Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel, Nita's Colada 7 and 1. My name is Trixie, and I'm going to be doing a energy update. I pulled these energies because I wanted to see what was going on. I'm going to make some announcements before I start this reading. The first announcement is, if this is your first time viewing me, I do curse in my readings. If you can't deal with profanity, you might want to move on to another tarot card reader. The next announcement I would like to make is, please only take what messages that resonate. If you feel this reading does not resonate with you, you can hit that button and gladly move on to another reader. So, I pulled these energies because I'm up, it's late, and I wanted to know what was going on. So as much as this is an energy update, it's a tea time update. The first card that came out was the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles deal with the house of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This don't have to be an earth sign. They can have earth in their chart. For some of you out there in the collective, there is an earth sign. They missing you. For some of you out there in the collective, there is someone that is highly in love with you and they miss you. So let's say this person was fronting like they didn't want to hold on to you no more. They was acting like they ain't got no love for you. I wanted to clarify that card. The Knight of Cups came out. For a group of you out there in the collective, the Knight of Cups deal with the house of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This don't have to be a water sign. They got water in their chart. But whoever was acting ungrounded, acting like they just couldn't hang in there. They're getting ready to come back in and they might try to seduce you. This don't have to be a water sign. Like I said, they can have water in their chart. But for some of y'all out there, someone getting ready to come on in and try to seduce you, try to, get back in your good graces, because the person that's in love with, the energy that's in love with you, they don't always know how to communicate. So they may use seduction as a way to get close to you, to get your attention. This is somebody that, that's what they know. That's their love language. The next card that came out was Judgment in reverse. For a group of you out there in the collective, this person, this energy, this could be vice versa. This could be you or them. This energy has realized by them not using judgment and making poor decisions and not, owning up to their mistakes, that they are having some like a real deep reality check. That's the best way to say it. Because for a group of you out there in the collective, this person, this energy, you got to forgive me because that's how real I'm picking up on the messages here. They didn't use their judgment, and I wanted to clarify why they didn't use their judgment. The Five of Wands came out in reverse, deal with the house of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you out there in the collective, they was happy at one point running around with easy prey. So we all know what easy prey is, meaning like, hey, you could just easily talk to the person. You ain't have to put in no work in order to earn them. For a lot of you out there in the collective, whoever he or she is, whether you gay or straight, wherever you are in the cosmos, this person was running around out there, being loose, but even when they was having sex with these people, their heart wasn't with these people. Their heart was really with you. That's for a group of you out there. And I know that's kind of hard to understand because I know a lot of people will ask, well, how can somebody have sex with somebody and still be in love with who they have at home? A lot of people are doing that. I don't condone that, straight up. Because I'm going to share this with you for a group of you out there. Somebody ran out there being a little bit too loose and was dealing with some easy prey and they caught an STD. That's for a group of you. And what happened is the universe stepped in, and as much as you may feel rejected, it was like, that's it. Had to block this off. But for a group of you out there, there is an energy that don't want to play the field no more. And they realized that as much as they went out to these clubs, they went to all these different places or was hanging with their friends, they realized that you are the best thing that can ever happen to them. And for some people, it takes for them to run out there to realize that. That's for a group of you. The next card that came out was the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups deal with the house of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This don't have to be a water sign. They can have water in their chart. For some of you out there in the collective, this energy want to come in and celebrate with you. They do. Especially for those of you, this energy is, when I say passionately in love with you, oh man, they really in love with you. I wanted to clarify the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, what came out was the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Deal with the house of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This don't have to be an earth sign. They got earth in their chart. But some of you out there in the collective, this person came to this conclusion, this mind, this thought, state of mind on their own. They didn't need their friends. They didn't need confirmation. They felt it in their heart that you are the one for them. Because for a group of you out there, there is someone that they is so in love with you that when they not around you, they can feel you. That's for a group of you. For a group of you out there, even when they go partying with their friends, they thinking about you and they miss you. They miss every bit of you. For a group of you out there, now you know how Trixie is. Trixie got to keep it real. For a group of you out there, somebody went out there and somebody spread their legs open and it was smelling like pure star-kissed tuna can fish. That's for a group of you out there. And this person realized, this energy realized that stop running around. But for a lot of you out there in the collective, this person wants to have a private party with you. This is somebody that may want to role play with you. This could be a water sign or an earth sign. But there's a group of you in the collective. This person want to keep you all to themselves. They don't want to share you. They really want a committed, solid foundation with you. And they want to have, like, when I say party, they want to party with you, but they want to have this personal party. So they may want you to dress up in a lingerie. If you a man, this woman may want you to get a top hat to put on your top part. That's for a group of you out there. For a group of you out there, if you was worried that maybe you don't have what it takes to please this person, you got what it takes. It's a state of mind. I tell people that about sex. It's a state of mind. Because for some of you out there, this person may have been feeling or lacking self-confidence in the bedroom. And I would tell, like I tell, most relationships, married couples, like, try different things, try to get a can of Cool Whip and just put it on certain body parts. Like, don't be afraid to explore, especially if you've been together a long time and you in a committed relationship. Do not be afraid to explore each other. The reason why I say that is because with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles here, there is an energy that wants to come towards some of you guys out there. But for some of y'all might feel insecure about your bodies. You might feel like you don't have, you don't look the part. And I would say when somebody's really into you, for those of you that got the little pudge, that pudge and stretch marks don't mean nothing. If you a man out there and you worried about, you ain't ching ding-a-ling, that's not what it's about. You understand? It's about making sure that when this person, first of all, you need intimacy. So you should be looking into each other's eyes. It's about making sure the person get off the train, because it's like I'll tell you men out there, there's a difference between a woman coming, a woman having an orgasm. For you women out there, there's a difference between that man, busting a nut and really, fully satisfied. That's for a group of you out there. The next card that came out was the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords deal with the house of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Just don't have to be an air sign. They can have air in their chart. For some of you out there, this person is meditating on a way of how to satisfy you. Because for some of you out there, whoever ran around out there in the streets, they realized that by not using no judgment and all that partying, it didn't get them nowhere. So now they're back with, in their home or wherever they hibernate at. They're meditating. They're thinking. Because for some of you out there, and it's for a group of you, somebody have some what is it called? Reptile dysfunction. For a group of you out there in the collective, this person may not want to get intimate with you because for most people that drink a lot of alcohol, and this ain't everybody, this is certain people, they can't get it up no more. I wanted to clarify the Four of Swords. Judgment came out in the upright. So I noticed in this energy reading that Judgment came out twice, first in the reverse, then in the upright. This person, after running around, this energy, after running around the world and being with loosey-goosey, women or men, gay or straight, only take what resonate. Now they want to use their judgment. Now it's really hitting them as they're laying in that bed or laying on this coffin, whatever it is. They're taking a rest and meditating because now they realize that after all that running around out there, whoever they try to replace you with, they could never be you. They could never get the satisfaction out there in the streets that they used to get at home with you. And that's for a group of you out there. And this energy had to realize that, because especially for those of you, let's say, you might have got this person left you for somebody else, and they thought that, because the new person knew some tricks, they saw like them tricks was like fake. It was phony. It wasn't genuine. For some of you out there is someone meditating and they're using a judgment, and that's why they're getting ready to come towards you, because they have made a solid heart and mind, body and soul decision about you. I tell people all the time, usually when you with somebody, you could be with them spiritually before you ever even be with them physically. Because usually what happens is that when you don't have like a spiritual connection, emotional connection, good communication connection, the judgment is going to be off because you're in a lust mind state of energy. You're just going off what you see. You just, pop, you jumping in someone's body and you don't know their body. You don't even know what really turns them on. You don't even know what they like. Now, for those of you out there in the collective, there is someone that's getting ready to come towards you, and they're not going to just romance you. They're going to have sex with your mind first before they have sex with your body. They're going to know how to talk to you. They're going to listen to you, and they're going to be able to not just seduce you, but get you to be with them. And it's going to be by their actions, how they treat you. Because, see, if you can have sex with somebody's mind before you have sex with their body, that's an alchemist. That is somebody that really pays attention. They're attentive. They know what it is you need, what you want, and what you desire. And they know your body. This is somebody that's going to make sure that they take their time with you. They're not just going to run up in you and, have you looking crazy. They're going to use their judgment because they're going to know all the right spots to hit in order to make sure that you're not just satisfied physically, but you're satisfied on all levels. That's for a group of you out there. The next card that came out was the King of Cups in reverse. Deal with the house of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This don't have to be a water sign. I got wood in their chart. For some of you out there in the collective, the King of Cups is known as, it's supposed to be, an energy of grounded emotion. For some of you out there in the collective, this person is emotionally imbalanced. And they might not really know how to communicate or go on such deeper levels because they have an emotional imbalance. That's for a group of you out there in the collective. They're not, for some of you out there in the collective, there's energy that's getting ready to come towards some of y'all. They're not very romantic. They're not very attentive. All they know how to do is just fuck, basically. They really don't pay attention or listen and understand that, you want solid foundation. I wanted to clarify the King of Cups. 10 of Swords came out. 10 of Swords deal with the house of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This don't have to be air sign that got air in their chart. But some of you out there in the collective that got, left out in the cold, this person had to go out there and get backstabbed and Whatever they did to you, it got sent right back to them. So let's say this person left you because maybe you wasn't willing to do something, or your intuition didn't make you feel comfortable to perform maybe certain sexual acts or to communicate certain things. This person got backstabbed. It's called karma. Because usually when you do things that someone didn't deserve, it come back to you 20 times fold. That's just the universe. For a group of you out there, this person wound up getting with somebody that was emotionally imbalanced, just like them. Especially for those of you that tolerated someone and was there with them through thick and thin, and you didn't judge them and you didn't, put them down. You was really by their side. For a group of you out there, this person ran out there in the world and 10 of swords right in their ass. That's because they didn't want to do the work. That's for a group of you out there. For a group of you out there, the universe is getting ready to remove a backstabbing energy and send you in some real love. Send you in someone that uses their judgment, that believes in karma, and that really wants to love you unconditionally. See this King of Cups in reverse? He or she here, they had to go through some of these karmic lessons to learn what unconditional real love is. They had to, because if they didn't go through it, they wouldn't be able to learn the lessons. Now, for some of you out there, he or she ran out there and they were so focused on sex, they wasn't even paying attention to what was around them. And they got backstabbed, and they had to. Because they needed to understand that just because you are making love to somebody, for a group of you out there, there was somebody having sex with somebody and they didn't even know who they were. They didn't even know nothing about them and didn't care. That's for a group of you out there. For a group of you out there, y'all had to get away from a very lustful energy, because this energy was lusting. They wasn't in love. For some of you out there in the collective, there is someone that got rid of a lustful energy or a lustful mind state, and they're in love with you and they thought about it, they meditated on it. That's for a group of you. The next card that came out was the Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords deal with the house of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This don't have to be an air sign. It can have air in a chart. But some of you out there in the collective, someone didn't do their research on an air sign or someone with air in a chart, and it backfired. And what happened is that whoever ran out there, because usually the Knave of Swords is someone younger, it is usually a sign of you're not really getting to know the person. You're just running into something kind of blindly, and you're letting your emotions cloud your judgment with the Knave of Swords. To clarify, that card came out the Nine of Swords in the upright. For a group of you out there in the collective, the Knight of Swords deal with the house of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This don't have to be an air sign. It can have air in their chart. Whoever didn't do their research, for some of y'all out there in the collective, this person ran into someone that act just like them. Aggressive, hostile, and very, inconsiderate when it comes to performance in a bedroom. Straight up. And for a group of you out there in the collective, this needed to happen. It had to happen, because if it would have never happened, this person would have never learned their lessons. Now, for the group out there that got someone in love with them, there is someone that's getting ready to come in, and they might come off a little bit aggressive. They don't mean to. It ain't that they don't want you. It ain't that they don't want a serious relationship with you. This is just how they are, and that's what they know. And you might have to talk to them a little bit to let them know. Because the Knight of Swords in the upright is an energy you can communicate to. When it's in the reverse, you're dealing with a very immature energy. And when you're dealing with someone that's immature that you can't communicate to, you might want to just cut that off. Because for some of you out there, you might have been dealing with somebody that's like young-minded or acts childish and immature, when you try to talk about certain things of the bedroom, and they try to they like, avoid that conversation, because they really, when someone avoids certain conversations, they really don't care. They don't. And for some of you guys out there, there's a Knight of Swords that's ready to come right on in and give you that, commitment. And for some of y'all out there, y'all have an air sign that might be, oh man, it's either an air sign, earth sign, water sign, fire sign. That is, and when I say in love with you, they in love with you, but they're not going to come towards you until they have certain things together. And for a group of you out there, there is an energy that you might not want to get close to, because you might feel backstab in the end, and that's what you probably don't know, and that's for a group of you. Because for a group of you out there, there's someone that talks real good. They're like a sweet charmer. You know how Trixie is. Anybody that know me, especially my subscribers right now, you know I'm about to give you the flip side of these fucking cards. Straight the fuck up. For a group of you out there in the collective, there's someone that's emotionally imbalanced, and they will backstab you if you open up your legs to them, because they know you don't really know them. For some of you out there, someone might want to have sex with you and you don't even know their last name. That's for a group of you. For a group of you out there, at the end of the day, this is someone, there's an energy that's getting ready to come towards you guys that they meditated on a way to try to get in your pants. And they done collected a few souls, because that's what we all been there. But I tell anybody, when you reach a certain age and you still running around collecting souls, you got some problems. You didn't learn nothing. It's like you're never satisfied. For a group of you out there in the collective, whoever's laying here on this damn coffin or this hard-ass, futon-ass, rockwood bed, four swords here, they're thinking of a way to come in and try to get next to you, and then they'll turn around. This is an energy that will turn around and manipulate you and call you a hoe after they done laid with you. That's for a group of you out there. For a group of you out there, this person may try to come in with drinks or drugs and don't want nobody around, and might try to get you to go out and party with them in order to get you to lay with them, because they know your weakness. They've been watching you. They've been paying attention to you. That's for a group of you. And you might want to be careful of that energy. For a group of you out there, this person does not use their judgment, and they do not care. This may be somebody, you may not be aware of it because you don't know them, but this is somebody that will try to have sex with you outside, want you to wear easy access clothes, and may even want to try to catch you on video or camera and try to expose you. That's for a group of you out there. Because for a group of you out there, there might be an energy that come towards you and ask, can they videotape you while you having sex? And I would say no. Don't go for that. Don't ever let nobody do that to you. That's for a group of you. For a group of you out there in the collective, there is someone that needs to go get tested. I tell everybody this. Go get tested for AIDS, and STDs. Don't just keep having sex with random people with no protection and then think you know ain't no consequences. Because for a group of you out there, when I saw the 5 of Wands, you see these penises? For some of you out there, y'all got an energy or a friend around you that need to go get tested. They didn't use their judgment and they're avoiding it. You see he or she here out with their naked body? They need to go get tested, because for a group of you out there, y'all might have a homegirl, and we ain't talking about a yeast infection. They need to go get tested and really get tested and slow down and start to use their judgment. For a group of you out there in the collective, there is someone that's coming around and they try to seduce you just for sex. And for some of you out there, y'all got an energy that's coming around you. They can't hold on to no money, but that's all they offer is sex. They don't come help you carry anything. They don't come help you do anything. All they do is try to seduce you to get in your head and get in the bed. That's all they care about. And a group of you may not be aware of that, but that's getting ready to come out with the 4 of Pentacles here in reverse. This is a very unproductive energy that's getting ready to come towards you. That's for a group of you. And you may want to be on the lookout for that, because for some of you out here, this person, they go around seducing people, not using their judgment. And then on top of it, they like weak-minded people that cannot put up a fight or won't put up a fight. So now they might come through, especially, you know, they might come through with like shrooms, bud, Hennessy. They know it's easy to seduce this person because all they got to do is bring them their demons. So it's easy to get in their head. For a group of you out there, this person been partying and focused on just what they want. So for some of y'all out there, this person's used sex to numb their problems. So for a group of you out there, you might be dealing with someone that they go out there and have sex with 4 or 5 people and they still not satisfied. Oh man, y'all are good, because I'm single and I don't even feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And for some of y'all out there, the collective, this person don't really have no discipline or self-control. They don't know what it is to really, keep your legs closed. That's for a group of you, whether you man, woman, gay, or straight. For a group of you out there, this person need to keep their legs closed. For a group of you out there, I gotta tell it like it is. Someone getting ready to come on in and be with you. They really put their past behind them. And for some of you out there, this person might be a little bit worried that you might judge them off their past, so that if they do come back towards you, they're worried about their past being like either thrown up in their face, or y'all might be outside together and you might see one of the people that they had sex with, and they might worry that will cause you to leave them and not want to be with them. I would highly recommend and say that if you decide to get with somebody, do not use their past against them. None of us is perfect. None of us. I would definitely say that. Please don't do that. So if you know you were with somebody and they had a very promiscuous past, please don't judge them. Please do not put them down for it. Don't use that against them, because this person, for a group of you out there, there is someone that's really in love with you and they're going to come towards you, but they may not feel comfortable coming towards you because they know there was a hoe in the street. I mean, I tell anybody, everybody didn't have a promiscuous stage in their life. You just should have used once you get a certain age now, you use your judgment, but don't use somebody past against them or whatever they used to do, especially if they coming towards you with a fresh start and they're willing to put in the work and the time to show you that they're not that same person. Please don't let, because y'all got together and you saw one of their ex, hoes that they used to Bangkok back in the days when they wasn't with you, cause you to lose out on a love of a lifetime. That's for a group of you out there. For a group of you out there, please be careful who you open up your legs to, because this backstabbing energy, whoever's acts very emotional when they don't get no sex, leave them alone. Get away from them. They're no good. Anybody that acts like that got mental problems. Straight up. That's for a group of you out there. And for a group of you out there, you may want to be careful, because for some of y'all out there, there is someone around you that when they don't have sex or they ain't getting the attention that they want, they start acting like a monster. That's for a group of you out there. I would definitely say, please be careful of who you talk to and who is acting overly aggressive with you. Because for some of you out there in the collective, there is someone that is, they're going to rush in, but they are emotionally imbalanced, and you're going to wind up feeling backstabbed, because the whole intention was to get you to open up and, have sex with them. They really don't want a relationship, but they may say all the right things to try to love bomb you, get in your ear in order to take your energy. Because for some of you out there, this person got some sexual demons. And if you're not aware of spiritual sexual exchange, you might want to Google that shit and look it up. Because be careful who you have sex with, especially now in this time era. Because we got some real shit running around on people, and you don't want to have sex with somebody out of passion. I mean, do you, of course, but you don't want to have sex with somebody and then you thinking y'all gonna be together and y'all not gonna be together. Now, if you want a one night stand, do you? I would say just wear a condom, wear protection, and please don't go putting your mouth on anybody and you don't know where their private been. For some of y'all out there in the collective, don't do it. You over here eating kitty, you sucking on whole pickles. with no condom. Stop doing that. Don't do that. That's for a group of you out there. Because what some of y'all don't know is at the end of the day, you think you can't catch some type of mouth or lung disease from oral sex. Because usually when you do oral and you don't really know who you with, you can catch some shit because you don't know who they've been penetrating when they not around your ass. Especially if you're not in a committed relationship. And even if you are in a committed relationship. That's for a group of you out there. So this was you guys reading. Please be safe. Please, remember that as we start to get older in life, as we start to grow and evolve in life, love will come. For those of you that's thinking that, the love is going to come, but everybody's love language is different. So for some of you guys out there, this person may think sex is love. And for some of you guys out there, this person has changed and now ready to use their judgment, and they really do love you and they're ready to come back to you. And they just don't want you to put up a fight, and they're not going to put up a fight. Because for some of you out there, it might have been some arguments or some real bad disagreements that caused this, separation. But they love you. They miss you. And I would say for a group of you out there in the collective, please communicate more clearly. Communication is very key. And this was you guys reading. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, all my information will be down below in the description box. By the way, if you want to win a free reading, all you got to do is like, share, comment on this video, and have a blessed day, guys. Bye.